Oh, hey. It's good seeing you. Happy Friday. Today, it's going to be a pretty chill day. We're just going to do the Creator Bird. We're going to do the Creator Series Tropical Toucan, set 31173. This piece, or this set, contains 3 different builds within it. And today, we are going to do the toucan bird. And I'm sure you'll see me do the butterfly and the fish in the future. But as of today, it's gonna be Tuki. All right, so I think like that. Put these off to the side for another day. Paper bags. Love it, Lego. Absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. All right. Bag number 1. All right, so today is one of those days. I don't have a whole lot to say, so I'm going to try to do the best I can to hang out and do some Lego with you guys. But pardon me if I'm a little more nonchalant today. Everything's good. Everything's good. Just nonchalant. Nonchalant. But everything's good. I hope everything is good in your world. There's a lot going on these days, so it's easy to get all discombobulated. I tell you what, I've been playing this video game the last couple weeks, and I'm trying to stay off social media as much as I can. It's just poison. And people arguing about nothing, and I mean, there's some good information out there that's being shared, but then like you learn all this stuff that like you have no control over, and yeah, I just wanted to retreat back into fantasy land and enjoy my Legos and some video games. It's family, you know, basic stuff. Because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, as you all are aware. That's what it's all about. So this week, like I said, I had a lot going on, and I didn't really want to start a big build yet. I haven't quite done what I wanted to do with the other builds. So just kind of focusing on some of these mini builds that I have. Which is probably why you might end up seeing the butterfly and the fish in the future, because I don't have a ton of space. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with some of my other sets, as well as just want to, you know, continue this going. But when I get into the next big set, videos will be a little bit longer, but today it's going to be a short little quick build, essentially. But yeah, I was telling you guys last week, I think I discovered the Lego Odyssey Fortnite game, which is very, very fun. Very fun. And then I got introduced to a game called Crimson Desert. And I'm sure you guys have seen the videos and everything online, but it is a ton of fun. So, been, you know, racking up my guy and finding some fun places to do some stuff and, you know, chase down all the armor. And yeah, it's a crazy game. I haven't been playing a lot of video games the last few years, so getting back into it, it's crazy. Video games are crazy these days. But they are fun, and they are a good way to decompress out of this reality that we're forced to live into. Anywho, ain't trying to be all negative. I was just saying. I believe it's just under 2 weeks till the NFL draft. So I'm pretty excited about you know, hearing what direction, you know, teams go into. Obviously, there's a team in particular that I care more about than others, but I definitely do like to see who goes where and what kind of yeah, just, you know, all that fun stuff. Watch all the highlights of all the different players coming out. I mean, I've seen a bunch that I've, you know, are hoping that get drafted onto the team I cheer for. But yeah. It's going to be a good one, I can tell you. I feel good about it. There's a level of competence that I have not seen in the organization in a very long time, and that is refreshing going into the year, because yeah, that has not been the case over the last decade. It's crazy how competence is such a underrated skill. Competence. Crazy. Boom, boom. All right, we're cruising. That was a small bag. That was a... All right. So, yeah, bag one. We got the body and feathers, I think. So, the core to the toucan, to the tuki. All right. Out of all movies, because the toucan bird's been like a movie star. It's just one of those birds that look good on a camera, and so it's been used in a lot of movies. My favorite is George of the Jungle. Doogie. I'm not saying that the best, but you know how it goes. I'm sure you've seen it. All right. Boom, boom. Okay. We got plates on plates on plates on plates. So yeah. Last week I messed up. I was so sad. I made the video and I got sidetracked and I did not post said video last week on Friday. And YouTube killed me for it. I mean, I'm still very new, so I don't have a ton of following, a lot of people watching these videos yet. But I typically get about 40 to 60 on all my other videos. One, I had like 150, which really isn't a whole lot. And then last week's video, I posted it Saturday morning, after I got up, realizing what I did. I got like 5 views on that video. 5. YouTube said, "Oh, you fucked up hard. I mean, you messed up hard. Sorry, YouTube. You messed up hard. Guess you're gonna have to get penalized. We show nothing to no one." Yeah, so this week it will get posted Friday. Friday it will be posted. Even if it's at 12 o'clock at night. Because that's happened before as I've been learning this whole thing. We got ahead. Get it? We got ahead. I don't have too many dad jokes, but every once in a while I'll surprise myself. Need it. In the comment, what is your favorite kind of bird? There are tons of them out there. More creative gets special bonus points. They go to nothing. But respect is there. Although, if you like a pigeon, I mean, if you can be Tyson. Just love pigeons, and that's okay too. Judgment-free zone. There's a bird called the butcher bird. I believe it lives in Australia. And it picks up like lizards and insects and animals, like small animals, and essentially pierces it on cactuses or like sharp twigs and stuff like that, and like leaves it there to like turn into jerky, and they can eat it later. So they catch the prey, and then they essentially use cactus and other sharp type pointy plants to hold their food until they're ready to eat it. Essentially, it's like they're like going shopping. Catch themselves a couple pieces of lizards. Oh my god, I had a stupid brain fart. They catch themselves some lizards, and then trying to talk and think at the same time, and then basically just pierce it on those things, and then the sun kind of just I don't even think they need to worry about bacteria. The birds, I mean, they probably got some crazy stomach acids. I'm more worried about cooking. I don't know. I went sidetracked with my little thought of the moment. So having a ADHD, OCD brain, and whatever you want to call it, is it's quite fun, Squirrel. My dog looked at me. She knows what squirrels are, so she's like, "What?" My other little dog, Echo, I just got mad at him a minute ago before the video started. I was like just about to get started and he's just going crazy and been going crazy at nothing. The wind's blowing. And getting a little stern talking to that I'm about to shoot a video and he needs to be on his best behaviors. And yeah, he's on his best behavior, so. Echo's a good dog. Mochi's not loving him as much as I thought. At first, she liked him more than she does now. And now, he's a pretty loving dog. And I feel like she gets a little, I don't know, what's the word? Jealous. Yeah, jealous. So at first she was like, oh, cool. And then she was like, wait, he's going to take some of my loving? I don't know if I'm okay with this anymore. So. But it's still pretty early, so we're going to give it time. We're going to see how it works out. He's a good dog. You know, out of all Lego pieces, I think the black ones are the hardest ones for me to sort through and find what I'm looking for. Yep. Definitely the black ones. All right, looks like we got one wing, or most of the wing. Yep, it is a wing. I was correct. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy connected. Boom. That's what we're looking at so far. Little Tookie bird. All right, wing number dos. Yeah, I been avoiding social media for the most part pretty good for the last couple weeks, and one of my comments that I posted, mind you, it was a positive comment about, sharing love and all the things, and then it's like, oh, you're sharing love the wrong way. It's like, yeah. People are literally fighting one another over sharing love the wrong way. Or saying hi, or they're so bored and upset and crazy about everything in the world right now. They're just lashing out on one another. So I decided to retreat and go hide into Fantasyland for a little bit. Probably not going to help out at all, but keep me sane. Enjoy my Legos. Enjoy hanging out with you guys and my pups. I do need to go on more adventures. I need to get my truck fixed up. Check engine light's still bothering me. I thought I fixed it, and the little bastard popped up again after a little bit. Just been chasing this never-ending air to gas ratio in my truck. Sensors after sensors. All right, I did something wrong. I should not have. Oh, wait. That's right. Yeah. I forget there's 3 different sets of this. I had a few leftover pieces, and I was like, wait, we don't normally have this many leftovers. I did something wrong. But it's probably to like a butterfly or fish or whatever else is in here. All right, guys, we got some wings. We got some feet. And now for the main part of the Toucan bird. All that color and that beak. All right. Bag 3. Bag 3 is the bag of color. They, Lego, we need to talk to you about your segregation of blacks and rest of colors. Just kidding. Don't come at me in the comments. Just kidding. All right. Toucan. Oh, that's a cool looking piece. All right, let's get this beak built out, shall we? A couple pieces in here I don't think I've ever seen before. Oh, yes, I have. Duh. Looks a little different. Is that orange or? It's gotta be orange. Well, Lego, your little orange color in the book isn't really orange. Can you please work on that? It is this color. It has to be this color. So I found the 2 different pieces, but they're in 2 different colors. And I'm not seeing the correct like color combination. Same color in the book. But that's different. Meow, Stu. Meow. Well, I'm gonna use it. Wish me the best. Oh yeah, you ripping up the bag? You don't want that bag? Mochi said. Mochi apparently doesn't like the paper bags. Or she does, I don't know, whatever. But she is getting it ready for compost. Boom, boom. Some pretty cool looking blues and different colors in this that I don't see too often. All right, so I am Gonna focus on getting this last little bit done up here real quick. I'm running out a couple things to say, so I'm gonna focus on getting a little bit this put together, and I'll be right back. Well, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Now, I had a feeling that was going to get a little tedious, so I wanted to knock out a little bit of that and get us to a point where we can kind of get this thing wrapped up. So, I'm working on the little watermelon that he has right now, which looks pretty delicious, if I do say so myself. I am a big fan of watermelons, especially the ones with seeds, because they're not generically modified, so you know. So you know, staying healthy, doing my part. Yeah, these colors are pretty cool. They're like pastel but bright at the same time. Just giving me a hard time about lining up right now. Come on, line up, line up. Everyone, line up. Right. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Me, not too much. Not really much into a social mood right now. Just kind of enjoying my solitude, if you will. I know I'm going to have to go back into the world eventually. I just don't think eventually is today. All right. Here's that watermelon. Pretty tasty, right? Yup, yup, yup. And then we got to put together the flour. I put together the petal pieces. There's a bunch of these, you know, 4 different pieces put together to make one piece kind of thing. So I wanted to knock that out real quick. So let's boom. So that way we can just snap these bad boys on. This part took me a little bit, and that's why I wanted to kind of cut on you, because it's hard to think and talk at the same time. Talking's already hard enough for me. I had some thinking involved. I don't know about that. All right, so this goes this way like this. All right. Yeah, something like that. Boom. Flour. Okay. Which goes on there. And then, so we got flour. We got the watermelon. And most important, pa-ching, dookie dookie. Alright. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome little build. A lot of cool color. Arm, or the wings flap. The tail feather flaps. The feet, you know, do their own thing. He's got good balance to him. So he stands well. Doesn't feel like he's going to like tip over, you know. Which is pretty awesome. Gets it all sleek. Beak comes down. Oh. Doogie doogie. And then he stands on this thing. Oh, I put it upside down. Dang it. Pardon me. Let me fix my mistake. I thought it was like, oh, these little like braces, you know, so because the Lego is so heavy, you know, we need braces. Nope, those are for his feet, or claws, or talons, or whatever you want to call the bottom body part on a dookie bird. All right, and then just goes in the hole. Yep, goes in the hole like so. Do a little shing-a-ding-a-ding. There we go. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, this is a time frame where I say thank you. I appreciate you watching, joining, subscribing, sharing, all that fun jazz. Helps the channel out and growing. One day, I might just be something. Just kidding. It's good hanging out with you. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later.